right, well, don't light up at the beach. Sarasota County commissioners approved its ban on smoking in county parks and beaches. The ordinance follows a state law that gives local governments power to make such laws. 10 Tampa Bay's Aduria Chumba has more on the coming changes.
When it goes into effect in the fall, this ban on smoking in public parks and beaches will impact those who smoke cigarettes and filtered cigars.
I think it's a good thing.
That's an excellent idea.
I totally agree with it. I've never been a smoker, but it does mess things up, and you got the birds pecking at them and things like that, and it's probably not good for little kids picking them up.
Visitors to Siesta Key Beach welcome the smoking ban.
And one day we were sitting up front on the beach. I couldn't see the person, but I could smell it. And it was making me sick to my stomach.
In July 2022, the state legislature passed a law letting local counties and municipalities prohibit smoking at the local level. Sarasota's ordinance points to littering and the impact those cigarette butts have on the environment and wildlife.
Unfortunately, cigarette butts end up on the beach, and sometimes folks don't put out their cigarettes before they throw them away, and you can accidentally step on a lit cigarette butt.
Why are you smoking and dropping these cigarette butts on the beach? I don't see why it's necessary to smoke on the beach.
The ordinance will also prevent smoking at parks, playgrounds, and sporting fields used by children and families.
It will prohibit it in our natural areas where, one cigarette butt that gets dropped in the middle of a natural area could cause devastating wildfires.
County officials plan first to educate the public and visitors by putting up no smoking signs in parks and beaches by October 1st. Those who break the law and light up will face a fine of up to $74.
We anticipate that there will not be a ton of civil fines being put out there, but more this being about an education awareness campaign across the board, and maybe even a little peer pressure.
If they need their nicotine fit, they better have it in the parking lot and put it in their car and then come down to the beach.
In Sarasota, Aduria Chumba, 10 Tampa Bay.
Several cities in our area, including the city of Sarasota, Longboat Key, Port Charlotte, Clearwater, they have similar bans in place when it comes to smoking on beaches and in parks, with fines as high as $500 for those caught in violation.